Alright, another podcast. Very into these. I want to start doing these twice a week, but yeah, if you guys are watching this through video, I got a massive pimple here. But yeah, in this podcast I want to talk about time. I want to talk about how time is like the biggest hack, biggest sort of secret, biggest sort of drug when it comes to success. People underestimate how powerful time is and how much time can really, create success. And the thing is, you can't speed up time. Time is constant, and there's not much you can do to really force it to speed up. When you're sort of testing one product a day on dropshipping, when you're sort of testing one strategy a day, or when you're sort of uploading one video a day, you're sort of just hoping and sort of pushing to get results straight away. But the thing is, it's going to take time for everything to compound. And that's sort of when people get sort of really angsty, people get very twitchy, and people just sort of can't be patient and can't sort of just let time really compound their results. And that's sort of everyone's biggest mistake, because they either just give up or they sort of pivot. They just keep changing it up because they can't patiently wait for results and for time to do its thing. And I just want to let you guys know that, I go through the exact same thing. But in order to succeed, you really need to be patient and let time compound what you're sort of doing every single day in and day out. Like, for example, me uploading videos every day on YouTube, right now my channel hasn't blown up. It's sort of growing at a very slow, steady pace, but the only thing that's missing is time. Over time, it's going to really flourish, blossom, and really turn into something that's very, very big. And I know that's going to happen. But just like you guys, I'm human. I'm like, fuck, like, man, why is this YouTube thing, why it's not working? Should I upload 2 videos a day? Should I like buy this, buy that? Like, I'm very sort of impatient because I'm human. But I just have to always go back to knowing that time and patience, it's what's gonna really create success. And I just need to keep this up for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and the results are gonna come in 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold. That's when things compound. All the people who really succeed and make millions and millions, they've been doing literally one thing. They've been sticking to the one blueprint for years, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, until they got to where they are. And that's what people don't do. Like, if you want to become a millionaire doing dropshipping, you just gotta dropship for 5 years straight. If you want to be a millionaire through becoming a content maker, you have to make content for 5 years straight. If you want to be a millionaire through consulting, you have to do consulting for just 5 years straight, non-stop, consistently. And that's sort of like what no one is doing. Everyone's getting very like anxious. People just give up early, and it's like super easy to do so. Like, I don't blame you guys. That's sort of why I wanted to do this podcast about just talking about time. This one's going to be a pretty short one, pretty straightforward. And yeah, time is the biggest drug and the biggest aid when it comes to entrepreneurship. When you sort of look at Warren Buffett's sort of wealth over time, he only really peaked and everything just went uphill exponentially over the past 2-3 years. And that's because he's been at it for the past 25 years. If you look at Elon Musk, he's been grinding. He created PayPal like 20 years ago, like a long time ago. And only now, in the past 2-3 years, has he popped off. Like, even at the beginning of this decade, when he invented Tesla, SpaceX, like, none of that really popped off until recently. Like, only in the past 2 to 3 years has time really compounded his sort of hard work, and it's showing. And I think the reason why we're bad at this is because we're raised in a way where we're paid by the hour. If you work for 1 hour, you get paid for that 1 hour, and it's instantaneous. We're always about instant gratification. If we want something, we order online, it'll come in 1 or 2 days with Amazon Prime. And as a result, we're not primed to be patient, and that's sort of the biggest sort of thing that's stopping everyone from success. No one's patient enough. And I'm practicing and I'm performing patience every single day because I really want to become big. So the things I'm doing, it's very slow and steady, and it's going to take a long time for the results to come in. But the longer something, or like a longer blueprint takes for money to come in, the more sort of success and results will compound. It's basically delaying gratification. The sort of harder something is, the bigger the return. Me giving away content, everything I know completely for free, providing value every single day on YouTube, like that's gonna take me continually providing value every single day for like years and years for it to turn into something that's massive. I'm willing to put in the work, and I just have to continuously remind myself that I'm on the right track. I have a working blueprint that I've planned out. I know what it takes to really hit my goals, and I just need to be patient with it, and I just have to not give up, and I have to really enjoy the moment. That's sort of another tip. If you really want to sort of be patient and sort of utilize time, you got to really try to be present, enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, so that time, what you can't control, is less of a burden or less of a sort of hardship. Like everyone's like, man, I wish time flew faster, I wish I became successful faster. Like that wouldn't happen. Like you just can't accelerate success. It's going to take years and years. So you got to really learn how to enjoy the years and years of work, the years and years of hustle. And that's sort of my biggest tip, I think. That's what I'm going to leave with. This is going to be a much shorter podcast, but it's on a very important topic. I just want to thank everyone for listening to these, because it's just literally me talking. It's very raw. The audio is not too good since I'm using just AirPods and I'm out and about. I'm walking. I'm in the park right now. You hear cars. But yeah, I just want to really create something that's very authentic, something that I would have wished I could have seen from gurus and mentors that I sort of watched and followed. I wish they did something this personal, and that's the exact goal with this. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and giving me your time, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be patient and really let time generate results for you. Peace.